Hello, buddy. Welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, doing a Jhin ADC coaching here. So special thanks to Sammy for donating for this coaching session. I really appreciate it. If you like a coaching session yourself, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. Let me know what you have in mind. It's just $25. If you are not a channel member, just $20 if you are a channel member. It's patch 10.8. I think we're watching the Jhin. I think I already said that, but... That's fine, Josh. Let's just drop it, man. It's fine. It's all good, dude. Hey, thanks, Hylian. I appreciate it. I don't think people want us to dissect what was said or even talk about it anymore. People are probably tired of hearing it, man. It's fine. Thank you for the input. Sure, yeah. OC, anywhere in the world, you send me a replay. The region doesn't really matter. No, we don't need to do that, Kevin. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I think we can just let it go. Well, starting off with a free kill is always great. And their ADC was AFK. Kind of a rough sequence there. Okay, I started off looking good, but yeah, y'all don't... I don't think we know where their jungler is either. Oh, he did die level 1, but that was tough. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be trying to all-in like that either. I mean, even though they did 2v2 there, just because you don't know where the jungler is, it's likely that he goes topside, but... Because it looked like he wanted to start red, but we just don't know for sure. No, I agree, Kevin. I agree. I should have just said okay. It's fine. I mean, there's no harm in saying okay. I try to actually, like, discuss the merits of what's being said instead of just placating people, but, you know, I guess that's a mistake. You can always just say okay. So I should have just said okay 30 minutes ago. It's fine. It's my fault. Yeah, I mean, with Aphelios' kit, it is a nightmare to balance. But, you know, they're trying to make ADCs feel a little different, feel a little like... Because ADCs are... Oh, hold on. Are usually the narrowest role So they're trying to make it to where there's a bunch of different ADCs that are potentially strong in different situations. So they try to do that with like Kaisa and Senna and Aphelios, but they end up just being so strong compared to other ADCs, it really doesn't fix a lot of the problem. But nice. I don't know. I think certainly T-Champs, I don't know. I'd rather them be bold and have to scale it back later than just come up with something really generic. Yeah, they just came right through behind you on that. This happened last time a little bit too in the coaching session where y'all, like, you're really good at, you know, kind of dominating the 2v2, but it's just kind of the lane management and, like, jungle ganks and things like that. That can be a bit of an issue. Yeah, it was well played by the Nami. Wait, who mentioned Hashinishin? Or are you just saying that? I'm trying to follow, the chat's pretty active. I'm trying to follow the chat and do the coaching. We do stream every night, usually starting around 10:30 p.m. I've been a bit later as of late. My sleep schedule's been kind of off. We've been starting much later and staying much later, but... Run, 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 run. That's gonna... Maybe... Oh, Wukong's not 6 yet, okay. Did you flash forward on that? I think y'all should have gotten out of there a lot earlier. It was kind of a losing fight, even though Wukong's not 6 yet. Yeah, like right there, y'all could have just left. You don't have vision in that bush. That happened last time too with Jhin in the last game. I'm just trying to find themes here for you to work on. It's like you try to flash ult and blow them up when they still have heal. So you gotta be sort of aware of the heal. Because it's easy to heal bait Jhin because you see so many times Jhin can do that flash auto with his fourth shot and delete people, but they gotta not have heal to do that. So yeah, I know it looked like low-hanging fruit there, but yeah, looked like low-hanging fruit there. But I probably would have just backed out, and then just like, I mean, you could still push the wave in. They were really low, so they might have to just think about kind of the bigger picture, right? If you just get them to back with low health, if you just get them to back with low health, then you could get Dragon, or you could get extra tower plays, or whatever. So. Yeah, and I apologize to you, Josh, in the chat. I was a little frisky tonight. Had some losing situations there. I just shouldn't have let that go that far. I should have just said, all right, man. It's fine. I know you mean well. I know your intentions are good. You're not just trying to, you know, make me look bad or backseat game. I know you're trying to help. So I apologize for letting that escalate as far as it did. Okay. I don't think it ever got, like, uncivil or anything, but I should have just said okay and just let it go a lot earlier. Don't know where Lou is. You do have some wards. He could come down river still, though. Hey, what's up, Thraxus? It's going all right. Hey, thanks, child. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. We're doing a coaching session right now, and then we'll probably play a couple more games. I can't see what the concurrents are right now, but I've been having fun trying to work on the Shyvana a little bit. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Oh, nice, nice. Oh. Oh, don't get baited. Oh, you're baited. Oh, the Bard saves you. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure that last tower shot would have killed you if Bard didn't save you there. That's why I say y'all gotta practice Bard. If you want to play him, you gotta practice him, because you can definitely, that ult can hurt your team just as much as it helps your team if it's in the wrong situation. I don't know Brazil's time zone. Maybe people, I don't know. People on from all over, I guess, at this time. I think Brazil's a pretty fast-growing league scene, I think. I would imagine. So there might be more people getting interested in the game. See a lot of people maxing W on Janna but prefer to max E. So what it is if you are getting quality lane harassment out with W, then you can put, I wouldn't max W, but you could put like 3 points in W in the laning phase. That also does help you rotate around. Shit, it's our mom. Yeah, let's try to be polite here. Okay, I think he was joking. Alright. Okay. Alright, sometimes joking and sarcasm's tough. It's tough to read on the internet, but okay. Jhin is doing very well. I mean, you gotta have that in the context if he is 8-2. Jhin is doing well in this game. Definitely a joke. Oh, yeah, y'all are getting flanked. Overstand a little bit. Okay, thanks, Lucas. I appreciate it. Always appreciate any extra publicity. Oof. I just realized it's Sona middle. But yeah, so if you're getting a lot of quality lane harass, then you can go W. So if you have like with Janna, if you have like a Draven on your team, or Jhin or Misfortune or something like that, and you're making good use of it, then you can get W. If you get 3 points of W for the laning phase and then switch over and max E, then you can still have your E maxed by level 10. If you just flat max E like all the time, then it'll be maxed at level 9. So that's usually, a lot of champions are like that, where you get a certain skill, 3 points of it in the laning phase for laning. And then you switch over and get a team fight skill once you're past level 6. But yeah, so y'all are doing well down there. You just got to be careful not to overextend and get flanked on. Because that's happened a few times. So y'all got your 2v2 down. It's just working on the macro there, just getting some more wards down and trying to play around with enemy junglers. So I was about to say Wukong's probably top because he's not bottom. Nunu's bottom and he's not doing anything down there. So that was a good trade. I mean, they're just kind of like mobbing you though. You got to kind of look at the, well, I guess Volley did clean that up. Yeah, if you're gonna push up past vision, you know, you gotta be careful, and you have to make sure that you have pressure in other lanes so that they can't get away with just sending 4 people at you to kill you, you know? Like right there, Sona was getting blue and Nunu was just like farming his jungle, so there was like no pressure on the map. Yeah, Nami can max heal. There are a few champions where you max the same ability the whole time. Like Nami's one of them. Max W no matter what. Lulu, typically you max E. You can do 3 points of E and then max W, depending on the situation. Rakan, I just max W the whole time through. Although there's a lot of variations of Rakan you can do. Malachi, I just max Q the whole way. Yeah, you definitely want to max W on Nami for sure. Okay, you got those big items. Up 50 CS, let's go. The W is just too strong. Like, it's just guaranteed lane harassment and healing, and it's like your best team fight ability. Now, I like getting E second. I think that's what most people get at second. Although you could make an argument for getting Q second after the Q buffs. Let me see what happens here with your position. How did you die? Did you get flanked by Wukong? Okay, Ashe is over there. Yeah, you don't want to be that far up. The problem... Well, y'all do have a couple of tanks. You gotta let the tanks get in there first, though, at this point in the game, because they can blow up either you or Nami or Sona. Too far out. That's way too far out. Yeah, there's Wukong. So, like, what you want to do there, let me slow this down a little bit. Because, like, Bard could have pinned you there also. Okay, so you know Ashe is over there, so I think this is a good fight to start on. Nami doesn't have ult, though, but your other champs do. Or not Nami, Sona doesn't have ult, but the other ones do. So you should be looking here to run over this way. And try to stay max range. Because we see the Diana right here. So she could, like... I mean, there's a lot of bad stuff that could happen there. So she could jump on you right here. It's likely she jumps on him. Bard could also pin you into this wall. So this is way too far forward. You want to be over here and, like, use the rest of your team as a shield between you and other people. And then reposition this way. Because you want to be, like, near the rest of your team. And there's Wukong. It's easy for him to sneak in there, though. If you're, I mean, it's easy to see it in a replay, but if you're not in the replay... It's hard to position against Diana and Wukong, for sure, but you just gotta try to stay max range and just hit whoever you can and just don't let them, try not to let them get in range. You might have to wait on him to use a little bit of CC on the Ball of Air. W is expensive, but it's definitely worth the trade on Nami. I mean, you get a lot of Fairy Charms early on if you go with Themes into Redemption or Ardent Sensor. Okay. Oh, we crashed it, or y'all could have hit it probably. Okay, we running them down. The speed. Nice. There you go. Oh, yeah, back up, back up. There y'all got him. Yeah, just... yeah, against Diana, you probably gotta back up. Yeah, that's a good call. Come over here, see what you can get. Diana, run, 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 run. To the left, to the left. Make all a bear fighter. Okay, now you can run it. Just auto her and run away. Yeah, auto him, auto him. Auto him. Yeah, I think you gotta just like auto and then reposition and wait on your animation and then auto and reposition. Just almost like a poke champion. You just sneak in a couple of hits. Now watch out for that Ash Arrow. Wukong is good in team fights. I think he can split push in the right circumstances. I'm not 100% sure if he gets really fed. But yeah, he's not like a premier hard splitter. Yeah. Punish the Spartan. Oh, watch out. You might just go ahead and ult max range here. Just to slow him down so your team can engage. This is really spooky walking through there like that. Watch out for Wukong, just auto attack him. Okay, there you go. Maybe your ult was on cooldown. I didn't look. Or I said that. Okay, nice. Baron, 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 Baron. Just let him go, just let him go. Oh, don't die to him, don't die to him. No, it's not worth it, man. Y'all could have gotten Baron. You could still do Baron probably, but just let him go. Like, it's fine. It's like, I haven't ever watched Frozen, but isn't there some song, Let It Go or something? Just have that playing in the back of your mind. My daughter can't sit through like full movies yet. But she'll probably like Frozen when she's older. Yeah, I think if y'all backed up, you could have had Baron there for sure. And the thing is, if y'all really wanted to run him down, Volibear can get him anyways. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason to risk him just turning around and like sniping you. She uses a hawk shot. What a novel idea. Yeah, that E game is unfortunate. I mean, we were unfavored in that game anyways, but it's just one of those games. Alright, what do you have? Okay. Yeah, definitely a Phantom Dancer next for a little protection. And then probably like a VT after that. Yeah, just getting to that 100% crit, of course, Jhin. Okay, nice. Oh, oh, oh. How did she get to you? Did she kill a minion or something and then jump on you? Let me see this again. No, you just walk, yeah, you can't walk up to her. I don't know. That's a tough situation because, you know, you don't want to just let Volibear die. She still had both ticks of her ult. I don't know. That's tough. Unless you see her jump, though, I just think that you can't. Like, you could maybe walk up and Q and then run away and, like, try to kite her. Or maybe put a... I don't know if you had traps. You could put a trap on your feet or something, maybe, and just try to bait the Q out of her. Because I'm pretty... Your grenade range is what, like... 700 or something. And the DM heal to kill the Ashe. Actually, I think that was necessary, and I think that was a really good play to use the heal to run down the Ashe. Because that's what precipitated that whole fight. I don't think you would have been able to get her without the heal, so I actually like that. I mean, maybe you could have crit a minion and run her down. I guess that's possible. You could just auto-attack the minions a couple of times till you got a crit. And then run her down. I'd have to go back and look, but it definitely did give you that kill quickly. When is the volley rework? I mean, they haven't previewed, so it'll be one patch after he's on the PvE, probably. I mean, I would assume it's the start of the second split, most likely. So, like, late May, early June. Probably like 2 or 3 patches. I think usually when they start previewing stuff, it's like 3 patches away. It kind of depends. Maybe 2 patches. I don't think it's next. Yeah, I think it's kind of what Butter's saying. So like 10, 11, probably. Maybe 10-10, because we still have a week and some change on this patch, and then they put him out next patch, which would be 10-9, and then he would come out 10-10. That would be my guess. They hyped him up a little bit for about a week and a half here, then they put him on the PvE. Maybe they do another dev blog or something next week, and then they put him on the PvE on the following patch, and then he comes out on the patch after that. That'd be my guess. Nice. You know, let me see how this broke out again. I don't think it's a Teemo thing. The Teemo thing they said was very exploratory and speculative. And they were teasing us for years. I mean, it was like, not years, but like literal months. Nice. Wait, how did you... Sorry, I got sidetracked and all that there. Oh, you got engaged on my ball. Yeah, you're just up too far. You did get a trade, which is nice. Yeah, you just need more vision. You got to get those control wards too. We've talked about that before. I mean, that is weird how they got over there around this ward and everything. So, I mean, sometimes they're just going to get you. Yeah, just having a control ward on the map in general, especially at like your entrances like that, when the map's really open like this and they could be anywhere. I feel it's super useful. So yeah, I think 10-10's a good, good estimation. When are the championships? Are the championships this week for like NA and LEC? And then people are probably taking like a patch off or something. Do they give a break in the summer? I don't remember. Before the fall split starts. I mean, perfect timing would probably be it's out on the patch before They don't always do that, though. I'm going to say it's out on the patch before it starts, and people can start with the new Ball of Air in Pro if they want to. It's almost always disabled for 1 or 2 patches when it comes out. So they probably aren't too worried about that. Oh, that's dangerous, Sona. Oof. There's 2 people in Fountain. Yeah, it's real spooky. Okay. She got killed anyway. Oh no, she killed somebody. Wait. So many random fights breaking out. Okay, she should have done that a little earlier. She probably would have lived if she did. But that's alright. Tomorrow? Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, okay, so that would, so... Finals, and then they have the rest of this patch, and then maybe one more patch off. And then it probably comes out, like, right when the fall season starts. So when would that be? It would be, like, mid-May? No, there's that invitational thing, right? Mid-season invitational. I don't remember the exact timing on a lot of these things. That was nice, but she's dead anyways, probably. Oh! Yeah, just too far out. Can't be that far out against Ashe. Oh, I just realized it was Ashe top lane, too. It's hard to be that far out against Ashe and Wukong. I mean...
Team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay, Diana's splitting, Ashe is splitting. Okay, that's a good engage. Nice, good job, Taki. Oof. Oh, she's healing so much. Does she have Gunblade? No, it's just Conquer. It's a balanced rune. Conquer and presumably Ravenous. Oh wait, yeah, there probably isn't a mid-season invitational, that's right, because of the virus. Unless it's like... No, they couldn't do... You can't do international online. The ping would be way too high. I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe just do a... domestic... I mean, that... Do a domestic tournament or something? I don't know, do a for fun thing? Like an all-star... Like an NA All-Stars kind of thing? Do a Tower 1 championship? Tower 1 mid-season invitational? They should just do something for fun, I think. If they can't do like a traditional mid-season invitational thing. Okay. Nami's about to get lit up. Oh. Okay, nice.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
How much does he make off of that? I mean, if he could get more sponsors, I guess. I mean, it's already pretty good. I kind of like that it's like kind of low budget. Like, I think that's part of the fun. And he like does his own commercials and stuff like that. I mean, I assume he's probably making pretty good money off of it. He's a pretty savvy businessman, to be honest. Very good at marketing himself. Yeah, was it supposed to be Summer Olympics this year? I can't remember. Okay, back it up. Good fight, 190 CS. Y'all need to try to work towards Baron here.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Like, a big reason this game is kind of dragging out, as y'all have noticed, and you can't really do a lot about this as ADC, but y'all don't have any side lane pressure, and they keep pressuring your side waves. Like, that's why they're still in this game. Despite the fact that y'all are ahead, is that Ashe is always up here, and Diana's always down there pressuring side lanes. So y'all are winning some fights, but they're winning the map. So that's one of the major, yeah, you're trying to tell them to 1-3-1. I mean, that's why I think that, you know, even just like hard farm, side lane pushing, junglers or top laners are really good in solo queue. If you're good on them, but macros, like, it's hard for a lot of people to understand that. But stuff, you know, like the Karthus, like the Shyvana, you know, TF is a good, you know, kind of booster champ for that reason. Like Tryndamere, Fiora, Camille. Well, what? Okay, well, that's just it. Sunray just ends it, basically. No volley, don't run in, dude. Y'all should have given a Baron. Maybe just through sheer determination. Okay, well, I mean, y'all, I guess they used all their cooldowns. Okay, yeah, just get Baron. Just get Baron, get Baron, get Baron, get Baron. What are y'all doing? There's 4 people dead. Y'all gotta get Baron. Diana doesn't have TP. No, y'all gotta do Baron. This is twice you could have had Baron. 100% you got, all of you are right there. 4 of them are dead. Diana doesn't have TP. Oh my, wait, why? Why would you go double Spirit Visage? It doesn't stack, bro.
Team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
No, Volley could definitely, like, split against Ashe. Their split push is fine. 100%. Volley was split pushing that last time. Now he's going to split himself to death, though, because there's no other pressure on that. Y'all should be going for Baron right now, too, while they're all killing Volibear, instead of hunting down the Diana. I mean, you got her, but it would have been better just to get Baron. Oh. Well, dude, you got to just ping it and tell him to shut up and do it. Like, if you're on Discord with him, say, listen to me. I am coached by the TSP. He tells me I should have gotten Baron there. It's not even like what I mean, like any coach is going to tell y'all to get Baron right there. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is hard. If they don't listen, they don't listen. But I would just say, look, guys, just trust me on this. I mean, I guess that's all you can do. Just go, I mean, hell, just go over there and just start hitting it. I mean, they might kind of grumble a little bit, but they might do it. Just go over there and hit it a few times and just see if they come with it. Just ping it like 50 times, walk over there and start hitting it. And if you get like 4 hits on it and they don't come, then back up. But sometimes if you just go do it, then they'll just kind of, you know, grumble about it, but they'll come over and do it anyways. Just like spam ping it like 8 times. And then just run over there and just start doing it. And if, you know, if they leave you high and dry, they leave you high and dry. But at least you did everything possible. I mean, saying it's good too. But since you're just standing there, I mean, y'all literally killed them all at the Baron. The other one was when y'all were chasing one of them. I think it was Aphelios and they killed you. But yeah, y'all could have... No, you should be shot calling Alistair. Any position can shot call. If you know what your team should be doing, then say something. Now, yeah, in like pro games, it's usually either the jungler or the support, but like in solo queue, people just need direction. I think a lot of people know the right thing to do, they just won't do it. Like, they know it when they see it, but they won't think of it themselves, is what I think with a lot of people. With stuff like that, like do Baron, do Dragon. Some stuff they still won't see. But... 5v5s are just so dicey. Like, y'all could win it, but you could also just lose it. Looks like y'all are probably going to win this one, though. Wukong's trying to backdoor. Y'all see him right here. You see him on these wards. You guys got to go get him. They're gonna get it, aren't they? That's gonna make me real sad. Yeah. No, it doesn't take much to shot call, especially if you're on Discord. You just literally say, hey, do this. I am online teaching, and I just have a separate channel where I just upload lectures. Actually, I live stream lectures on YouTube on a separate channel, and then they can watch the replay anytime they want. And then we had meetings, one-on-one meetings about their most recent project on Discord, a different Discord channel. Okay, but anyways, all right, that's gonna be it. So, like, the biggest stuff that game was getting the 2 Barons that you could have had. Like you said, you try to tell them, maybe go over there and hit it a few times, maybe they still don't listen. But the game dragged out way longer than it should have because you just weren't getting pressure in the side lanes. Like, even though they were losing a lot of fights, you know, their Diana was in a side lane a lot of the time, their Ashe was in a side lane. And y'all did eventually punish them, but there were a lot of times they got away with that. And then just that extra pressure bottom. Well, I try to keep my my teaching life separate from my TSP life as much as I can. Just so there's not any, like, you know, distractions or interference or weird stuff going on. But anyways, those were the 2 biggest things, were just over chasing kills sometimes. I think y'all had a 3rd chance for Baron too, when y'all chased the Diana down. I'm pretty sure you could have done Baron there also. So after the kill, and then after chasing the Diana down, you could have just let her go and did Baron. You could have let Aphelios go and did Baron earlier. So just put a higher premium on Baron, get some control wards. You know, sometimes your team will listen, sometimes they don't, but just try to, like, actively, you know, get them to do Baron all the time, basically, past like 25 minutes if you have map control. But yeah, y'all should have been able to split. Volibear should be able to kill Ashe anytime he wants, pretty much, if he gets a flank on her. So yeah, I mean, that was one of those where, like, y'all were winning, like, every battle, but you lost the war. Oh, you're joking. Okay, well, I'm just clarifying that, but... Anyway, I thought the landing was pretty solid. The one thing again that a couple things I mentioned earlier, just to recap, are, um, not getting baited by the flash fourth shot for the kill if they have heal. So just make sure they don't have heal if you go for that. Especially if you're, in a really precarious position, right? Flashing forward into enemies and things like that. What was the other one? Oh, and overextending. Just chasing kills bot lane too much, or being like trying to harass under tower instead of backing up when you don't know where the jungler is. You get some mileage out of, attacking the tower, but it's so risky. It's likely that the enemy jungler is going to be topside at 333. A lot of junglers start bottom. So if you're like 100% sure he started bottom, maybe you could do that. But, in general, you need to be really careful pushing up like that. You do have a good team comp to do that. Like Jhin and Nami can put a lot of harass down bottom, but it could backfire too. But anyways, okay. Well, that's going to be it for the coaching session. Thank you very much, Sammy. As always, tough loss. Hate to see it. The backdoor troll. But hopefully this will help you and your cousins and your homies get some more wins. But I think, in the fights, there was that one mispositioning mid where you were a little too far up, a little too aggressive, especially not knowing where Wukong was. We talked about that in depth. But other than that, I think, like, in the fights, your positioning was really good. You're deleting people, hitting ult shots, hitting your W. I thought it was really solid. So I'm definitely seeing some improvement over these coaching sessions. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time.